probably a minute or so early, so I bring myself up on my computer on the slow internet. So I can see comments. That's I got my phone. Of course, it's up. There we go. There we go. All right. And like I said, bring up comments here. Hopefully. Hello, 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 everybody. Hey, guys. Now I'm starting to see. Okay. Hello, everybody. Okay. I'm melting. Hello, everybody. All right, good. Only thing is, I try and keep up. I got a smaller screen on my phone. Put some kind of type of message thing in there, and it's way big. Since I have to use my phone here in West Virginia. Okay, so they're scrolling there. Alright, so I'm gonna push that back then. We'll kind of go over what we got here, what we're using. Oh, of course, we're gonna do Christmas in July. Isn't that Sandy cute? Look at the cute Sandy. And you can get it from Unique in the Creek, $13.71. Hello, everybody. So that's nice. So there's that, Mr. Sandy. We're gonna do the rail. So, and then I have this. I got it, I think, in a D-stash, but it's like a tulle. I think it was like an old Joann's. But I thought, well, that's pretty cool because it matches like the outside edge of the vinyl. So it's more or less like a tulle. And we're just going to cut a length of it, gather it up, and just put it on there. Kind of use it like tulle. So there's that. And then I got some white furry ribbon. I'm going to use some gold. And then I got some holly I want to stick on there. And then I have some jingle bells that I don't know. I forgot to put them on the supply thing, but not sure which one I'll use or if I'll even use them, but I do have them here. Got like a big huge one, so I don't know. So anyway, sorry, my hair's like awful where it's short and it's like hot here, so oh, it's hot in West Virginia. We're all good. Hello, everybody. Sorry, I'm having to get up here where I can see comments. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Got our squirt bottle and our Unique in the Creek little squeegee thing, our paper towels. And I'm going to stand up here. All right, that way we can get this on the board, hopefully pretty good. Hopefully there ain't nothing. Looks pretty clean. So I'm going to go ahead and squirt down my, move it this way. I don't get none on my table. Okay, and then we're just gonna try. Yeah, there we go. and peel our vinyl here. And like I said, it's $13.71. So now we are going to try get it on here. I think I got it. Bye, George. So now we're just going to start from the center and squeeze out. Get my paper towels and stuff here. Start from the center and get the water as we go. When y'all do this, you can usually hear like little pops as it brings the water out. I probably kind of overdid it with the water, but I always want to make sure I have enough to where it's not going to stick and I have a hard time getting it off if I get it stuck too close. Alright, I'm going to do it one more time here just to make sure we get all the water out and the bubbles. Oh, don't tell me. Okay, it froze. I'll say, I don't know why. It's 5G, dude. So, well, and then right here where I'm at, there's not much airflow, so it's a little warm. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got all the water and I guess whatever bubbles. Let me do the back. We'll turn it around there. Alright, so here's our ho-ho. I forgot to turn on my, hold on a second. It's kind of dark over here. There we go. That helps a little better. So there is our ho-ho on there. Okay, so I'll sit back down here. Alright, we'll grab our, I'm gonna call it tool. Yeah, it did freeze up there that once. I don't know what in the world, but they said it shouldn't. It's thinking 5G. That's what it's showing anyway. So yeah, it did freeze up once there on my EMT, just the once though. Okay, so let's see. Wonder. Let's see. All I'm gonna do, I think, is maybe do. Let's see, this is 18. So let me scrunch it up here and see how much it might take to hide the board here, with it being kind of tool-like stuff. So let's see. I think we're good with that. I think that's going to work, actually. Maybe, well, yeah, the next layer. I think that'll work. So I'm going to cut this at 18 inches. It's probably face big, y'all. So see how cute this is? It's got like white, looks like snow on it. I thought it turned out pretty cute. Okay, so I am going to cut this, like I said, at 18 inches. Now, if you use regular tool, I don't know, you'll have to kind of wrap it around your measure buddy maybe, and see how many, like if you get like a regular red tool or whatever, You might have to wrap it around your measure buddy several times and then see if it'll cover that or whatever. But like I said, this is well, they call it a mesh from Joann's, but to me it's more of a tool. But so, and then all we're going to do is just scrunch this up the middle. Forgot my rubber bands, but and then what I want to do is bring this up more uneven. So let's want it even. That looks pretty even there. So, all right, we'll get this. Give us a little bit of, and I'm going to use the outside hole. It's what did I do with the thing? I think 10.5 actually, like a regular mesh. Yeah, 10.5. But like I said, this is more of a tool than a mesh. So, but and I believe it come from Joann's. So, but you can use any red mesh, you all, and do whatever petal you want down here. I just had this and seen that it matched the outside of that pretty good, so I thought, well, we'll use it, and that way I can get it used up. Well, hello, Mama Jean. I don't think that's gonna stay like I want either, actually. Mm. Well, thank you for sprinkling. I don't know, maybe once I get this on here, I might not see too much of it, or there we go. Maybe do that. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go, Rick. Okay. So then we'll get a ribbon over here. Slide that on there. And you can use like white glitter ribbon or whatever. This is a fur ribbon. I'm not sure how good this is going to work. Hopefully it works pretty good because I didn't bring nothing else with me. You need to put the end where that was folded all through. Wish that was a X-Acto knife actually. With all that fuzzy fur. Okay. So do we want to do 14? No. Let's see. Let's bring it down to 13. Fold it in half. I think 13 will do. So we will cut our ribbons at 13. So there's that one. Hey, Miss Mary Ann. Again, I apologize for not being at yours. I still feel bad. But I was out giving my aunt her dragonfly. And of course, won't pay no attention to the time. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and dovetail that fur one, see what it does, I guess. See what it looks like. Might be too floppy, I don't know. It's got wire in it, but might be a little, yeah, cut it for size. Like I said, if you can't find fur ribbon, you can use just regular white glitter ribbon, or I do though, because I like to be there to support peeps, but like I said, I took it out to her. Lost track of time. Oh yeah. I'm gonna ruffle that up a little bit. I like the look of that. Do I do? That looks pretty cool. I like the looks of that. See how it, well, might not be too bright, actually. Oh, there we go. Ruffled it up a little bit. Looks pretty good. Hello, everybody. Alright, so let's see how this does on the outer edge. And if it don't look good, then I'll put it on the inner. Let's see how well this fur is gonna. Oh, there it goes. Froze on my end too. Really? Come on, dude. Are you kidding me? What in the world? Okay, still let me refresh on my computer. Well, am I back though? Is I back? Okay. Are we back? Are we back? Or is it still? Okay. I think we're back. I don't understand that. It's 5G, full bars, and all that. I don't get it. Okay, so let me grab some of the holly. Oh, I'm going like that. I'm going like that. Or should I do let's see. See what it looks like with a white in the middle. Yeah, I don't understand. I got 5G here. Won't get lights. Okay, or should I do it that way and do the, I don't know, I like the white on the edge actually. So, alright, here we go. It's back here. Fold it in here. maybe. Stuff's slick, this gold stuff, man. Woo! Okay, and of course, I didn't bring my rubber bands. If I did, it's on a different thing than what I brought in, but I really don't think I brought them. I think I would have. So, that's another zip tie. Yeah, me too. I like the gold in the middle. So, grab my other zip tie. What it is. So if y'all got a rubber band, now's the time to put it around that. Make you a little nub. Don't be like Keri and, forget your stuff. Thought I had everything, but yeah, like I said, don't be like Keri-MARIE. Forget your stuff. Alright, so we'll zip it in there. Oh my goodness, who is that? Margie. Oh my gosh, waiting for another thunderstorm storm. Last night we had almost baseball size hail. Need a new roof and my car is full of dents. I better start selling some wreaths. Oh my goodness, Margie, I'm so sorry. Wowzer. That's insane. I couldn't even imagine all that. Whew. I can't. I'm not sure if I really like this. Figured that was a little stiffer, but probably should have put my piece of holly down in there. We'll have to. I think I left enough room. Should have put the holly in there with that. Oh well. We can use another zip tie. Alright. Yeah. Let's cut it here. Whoops. The ribbons off of that. I did it in. Yep. Because there's a little can there. Just gonna lay that right on top of there. Like I said. Use yet another zip tie. I have to remember to go ahead and have that cut so we don't use as many. I can't believe I forgot my rubber bands. Like a goober. Kind of, I can move that. That ain't hiding them berries all too much on that ball piece. Go ahead and slide that out a little further. Okay. There's that. Oh, I'm melting down now. Literally melting down. It's hot in here. Okay, so let's grab. Go ahead and skip up cutting this. We will have it ready for the next one here. So, alright, grab our tool. And again, we're just going to cut it at 18 inches. Get my zip tie ready. Here. Alright, we're just gonna grab us up through here. Hello. Just gonna accordion it. Like I did the other. Bring it around here. That ain't good. Had what on its brain? Yes. Ew. That's not good. Or the cousin's husband had a stroke. So it's not good. They said he had a cyst on the brain. I brought some just for this live. No, I didn't even bring any clips with me, Sandra. I'm a goober. I'm a goober. I'm a goober. I was hurrying. Trying to get everything. Oh, well, I guess I do have. Or no, I took them out too. So I thought I had a clothespin there. I don't. I'll just do the struggle, but I know. It says it's a mesh, decorative mesh, but to me it's more of a tool. So that's what I'm calling it anyway. Alright. Then we're cutting these at 13. Do that one. It just says decorative mesh. It's, I think it was like from Joann's holiday. It's 10.5 inches wide, so you can use any regular red mesh or whatever. So I just seen that. I got it out of a D stash. I do know. And I thought, oh, that matches the, outside rim of the ho-ho there. But we're going to use it. But you can use any, like, red mesh. You can use a deluxe foil or, whatever. Regular red mesh. You can even use probably red and white stripe if you want. Pretty near as bad as that other one. Good. Excuse me. But yeah, that's 10.5. So that end, what that did, that's weird. One end, all the little fuzzies come off, and the other didn't. Okay. So that all folded. Maybe grab us another bit tie. Like I said, you could use regular red tool, you could use, it's whatever. Gold. You could even use green if you want to down here. It don't have to be, exact. Whatever color you want. White, red, green. Like I said, it's more like a tool than a mesh. Let's slide him over. I'll lay this right in here, hopefully. Grab our holly this time. Be a little more prepared. Little more prepared than we was with the other one. Just zip it right in there. I thought that was going to stick out there too far, but I don't think it is. I think it's going to be okay now that we get a little further along. Going to look all right. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I keep wiping my face, but I'm like sweating. Like, okay. Then we're going to go to the other side. I'll go ahead and stick our zip tie in so I have it ready. So we're going to grab our tool, whatever mesh you want to use. Like I said, I just had this laying around in my stash. Well, it'd go perfect. So, whew, mercy. All right. Just fold it up the middle. Let's see if we can get it even. That definitely is. All right. Get our board back over here. Yeah, give me just a second, Miss Amanda. Let me get this on here because I don't have any rubber bands or clips. So could have grabbed a clothespin over there, my mom was, but that's we'll get it here. Just gonna slide that in here. Was they at home? Didn't say. I hate that because didn't he just have surgery on his kidneys or something? Yeah. That's gracious. Yeah, he had surgery here not too long ago. TULLE, no. TULLE does not fray. And this is like TULLE, but TULLE doesn't fray. And like I said, if you use a regular like 6-inch TULLE or whatever, usually when you wrap it around like your measure buddy, I think I usually do 12, or not 12, I was thinking 12 inches, but like 6 or 7 times and then put it on here. But this is, 10 and a half, so couldn't quite, do that. So, okay, somebody wanted to see what we got so far. So here he is. Like back here a little bit. All my lights are kind of in the way. There we go. There he is. Kind of reminds me of one of my friends, Joe Fluger. Oh, who that reminds me of. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Susan, Lori has done several rails. I think I've done one rail on my lives on Mountain Gal Creations with TULLE, but I know Lori has done several rails with TULLE. So you can look up, Lori on YouTube on Unique in the Creek, and Lori has several tutorials where she uses TULLE on the rails. Well, hello, Miss Constance. Isn't that a pretty Santa face? I love that Santa face. It's perfect. Hey, hey, hey. I do too. Love holly with it. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab our ribbon. And it's 13 inches. So there's one. Like they even have glitter tool you could use. That would be pretty. Of course, it makes a mess. All the glitter usually on that glitter tool. It does make things pretty. If you like bling bling. Yeah, I don't have tulle. Like, I don't keep it, so. But I did have a white, I think, that come with one of the kits I had. I used it on one, but I don't remember which rail it was. But like I said, Lori has several rails that she's done using tulle. That way you can get an idea of how many times to wrap it around the measure buddy and all that. So I can't remember for the life of me. I know it's like 6, 7, 8 times or something. Like I said, you can use regular mesh. Do whatever petal you want as the base. I've done several rails. Y'all can go back on one of them lives and use one of them petals or whatever. And that's not helping being all hot and sticky and then all this fuzz coming up in my face too. Okay. Sorry I'm late. Where did you get that? It's a Unique in the Creek. The number is 1371 for him. Everything's in the description of the lot. Except for like the holly and stuff, because I don't know where I got the holly. I really don't remember where I got it. Isn't something here? Oh, no, I don't want to show. No, I don't want to show that. Why are you? Alright, did it take it off of there? Oh, there's constants on there now. There we go. My goodness. That's why I hate using my phone. Got such a wee little tiny screen there. Okay, so we got this. And I didn't cut no. Oh, y'all let me forget. Use a rail board with it's a girl and a boy sign and use tool. That would be cute. Alright, so I'll go over here. That down. I'm gonna do my other one here. Okay, cut it. Already got it. We're not forgetting it. Okay. So we got that now. Oh, I'm telling you. Fuzz. Okay. Tickle my nose. Flying around here. Y'all probably can't see it, but we're off of the thing here. Whew. Too funny. This one. Let's get it zip tied in here. I'm almost positive I got that from the gold ribbon from Creek and the Creek. I got it a while back, so I didn't look to see if she still had it or not, but you can use any gold ribbon. So it don't have to be the exact same one I'm using. Or that Hollyoaks is way down too much into the ribbon there. Alright. A ribbon, there we go. Later. Here. Alright, so there's that. Let's grab our mesh, tulle stuff again. Like I said, we're just going right at the middle, scrunching it. Just bring it around and get the ends even. Of course, I gotta get my zip tie ready. Hello. Get this. Zip tie. And again, like I said, I'm using the outside hole and the outside of the board. Forgot to mention that. Of course, y'all can kind of see what I'm doing there, just to know, but forgot to mention that. I'm on my own little world here for some reason. Making these kind of designs on this board is great use of leftover ribbon from our stash. And leftover mesh, because I mean, it don't take much mesh at all, you know, to do these. So that's another, you know, awesome thing for the rails for sure. Grab a zip tie before I forget. Put it in here. But yes, great use of ribbon and mesh that's got just a little bit on the end of a roll. And yes, yes. Also, you know, you can, when you make these rails, you can make 2 to 3 you know, with supplies like a whole roll of mesh, you know, and ribbon. You know, you can make several depending on what like um method you use for the mesh and whatever. I mean, there's, you know, you can make several of the rails, like I said, if you're going to sell them and stuff. The tool, I just cut it 18 inches long constants, and then I just scrunched it up the middle and yeah, folded it in half and put it, hold on, let me hold this up. See, I just folded it in half, got the little nub right there, and put it on the board. Yeah. Let's it backwards. Let's turn it around. Dovetail. So yep. Am I missing? Okay, Missed something on YouTube there. You're welcome, Miss Constance. Woo-wee. There's these eggs. That's so weird how it does it on one end, but it don't do it on the other. Oh, my dad's pup. She's good. She's good. My cat's getting back on track. We had a major scary incident with my cat because we switched from human insulin to animal insulin, which with my other vet, we weren't even told about animal insulin. I had no idea. So I switched vets, and because this other place, they're cheaper and they're not part of a corporation and just better all around. And so, and what I pay for the human insulin, it's cheaper for the animal, and plus Harley will use less of it. That's even better. So we started out with a little too much on him, and it dropped down in the 60s. So I had to give him like maple syrup to bring it back up. Man, we had maple syrup everywhere trying to get that down that cat. Oh my goodness, y'all would have laughed your butts off. We were laughing, trying to, that way we can get his sugar back up, because I had to delay my trip down here to West Virginia because it dropped so low. And we slowly bringing it back up, like levels of insulin, and I believe we're on 3 units, so I think 3 is the number after what Randy told me his readings were today. So hopefully, fingers crossed, I think we're where he needs to be. Whoop. Get readings tomorrow, and Dr. Bruce is going to call me, and he'll decide whether he needs more or not. But I think 3 is going to be the number. So, but yeah, I really like this vet. So, oop, almost too far. Didn't quite want to go that far, but I think I've done enough. Yeah. We can stick it in there still. So, a kitty, we're getting on track with him, thankfully. How's that one? All right. Yeah. That was super scary. Oh yeah, I mean they use human insulin, but and they never mentioned um, animal, and it's actually bovine insulin, but the amino acids and stuff that makes up the insulin with the animals, it's perfect for a cat, and it works so much better. And like I said, it works so good, he dropped way too low. So now we're having to slowly, like, go up to what we think he needs to be on. So, and I think we're there. So, all right. I wonder. No, that'll probably look goofy. I'll probably do 2 pieces there in the middle. So let's go ahead and make him up. We'll go ahead and cut 2 more pieces. But The human insulin, I just had a pin that you use, and you just put it, you know, in his neck. But this animal insulin, it's like the old way of actually giving insulin. You got the vial, and you have to use the needle syringe and take out however many you want, which that's what I'm used to anyway, where I took care of developmentally challenged adults in their own homes and stuff. I had a diabetic lady. We had to do insulin on her, so I mean, I'm used to that. That ain't no problem, but a little more inconvenient. But hey, if it's better for my kitty, I'm using it. Okay, so let me grab this and stick it in here. So we'll see if I can put both on here. No, I'm not frozen on my end anyway, because I've got my laptop here that I'm watching the live on so I can catch the comments. Because my phone, you can't hardly see them at all. So here we go. We're just scrunching it all up, bringing it around. Make sure we kind of got it even here. Looks like it. So bring it over here. Put it in. Now, if I had my rubber bands, I'd put both of them in one zip tie, but I ain't got my rubber bands. I ain't got my. Wasn't thinking things through. Let's put it that way. When I packed up my stuff to bring down here. Okay. So let me grab another one. Dang, y'all, that fuzz. Get me. Grab the other piece. Scrunching it up here. Right. Around. And again, these are cut 18 inches. If you want it a little fuller, you can cut more, I guess, if you want. But 18 inches, I think, is enough. Because you got your ribbon that goes over top. Oh my goodness. Whew. He is a fuzzy ribbon. Just, you know. I know I should. Usually I sit down and write everything I need, but this time with just doing one live on here, I just, you know, totally out the door. Plus my mind, you know, was, when I packed my stuff, was on my kitty because I thought I was going to leave the next day, and then I didn't. So, all right. So let's put that in there, and I'm just putting it right beside the other one, right on top of it. I know, it is pretty. Like I said, I got it with a bunch of mesh. Well, that don't really look very good. Just have to bring it down a little. Just like it is. Notice, I guess, where it's over that other one. Alright. So, there. Okay. So I'm thinking, wonder, a good bow right here. Do a double loop. I'll do a double loop in this because I think I'll do a hanger and do it in the gold. So I'll do the white one. Okay, so let's that over there. Grab some pipe cleaners. It just, this is all it says, y'all. You can see it. It just says decorative mesh. That's all it says. I mean, y'all can get the snowball mesh and use it. So that would be pretty. The red snowball mesh. That would be really pretty. Grab my little kitty bows. I know making fun of me, Marianne. Always make fun of me, my kitty bows. So it's hard to tell how long ago that, Zephon was bought. So I bought off a lady that was selling her wreath stuff, and it was in with mesh. So it's hard to tell how. Oh, it's good. We'll go. We'll say I think it's 5-inch loop. Let's see if I get it's a little too long on this side. So I'm just bringing them up, putting them together. Still just a hair too long. Pull it a little bit, bring it back up. Because I want them, they're basically, I would say 5-inch loops, 4.5 to 5-inch loops. So I didn't want to bring my big stow and go one either, because I knew I'd just be doing this rail and it breaks down. Little kid's bow breaks down pretty easy, so I can put it in my fishing tackle box over here that I have everything in. Too long. Alright. Bring this over. Alright. Bring this down. Bit. There. Alright. I did. He's got a big old bell on his hat. I think I'm gonna put that in the middle of this. Maybe put a little sprig or two of holly around it, but I'm gonna see if I can feed that through the zip tie and stick it on. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and use 2. Probably don't need it. So I'll twist these together. Like I said, I probably don't need it with me using that tool, but do it. slide this in underneath. Alright, and then around my zip tie, like I said, this has got a little thing in it, so I'm just going to put my zip tie through there, and we're going to gather this up. Alright. Of course, they come off. What's on there? See. Okay. Try again. Alright, now I got my phone here. Let's twist it around on there. Yeah, but that ain't gonna work like that. In order for me to the center of my bow here. Just want my slide to that. Screwed up my bow. Spray that out. Alright, so let me get this back on here. Get my loop straightened back out. Okay. So I think, yeah. Yeah. A little. Okay. I think we're good. So I'm not gonna put that through there, but we'll put it over top of it once I get this zip tied. It's just too slick. Couldn't keep a hold of it. Okay. Bam. Right? Love this fur wreathing. Thought it'd be cute since his hat and, you know, all that. Let's see. Secure tails down. Right. Gotta cut that off. Get our bail. Stick on there now. I think that looks good. Guess we'll find out here in a minute. If it looks good or not. I think it's gonna work. Like I said, he's got the bail on his hat. Okay, so let's bring him back over. And this over 3 quarters. I think I'm gonna put it in the top hole, y'all. Let's see. That way it comes up and yeah. So we're gonna do the top hole, that way it hides the board back in behind there. And then we'll use the bottom hole. So the top hole and the bottom hole for the bow. Open. I got this off again. It's just the jingle bell made it look that way. Ouch, stand up. Alright, I think I should have just went with one loop. Actually, pull this. Wow, why can't I get that to look right, yo? I'm spaced out too much, maybe? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Just to go. Oh, well, must have just been on my Facebook, apparently. Nope. It froze. Spacing it out too much. I should have made them smaller. Oh, come on. Kidding me? Okay. I think I'm back. I don't know. Am I back? Yes, I froze. I'm sorry, guys. Stupid. I shouldn't be, unless it's Facebook. I don't know. I think I need to make the loop smaller, actually. Let me pull this in and see what I think. Yeah. Put some green in there. Not too bad. Just ain't liking it for some reason. Might just be me, too. I'm trying to. Okay. Grab. Poly. Get some sprigs in there and see what it looks like. Maybe it won't look so, I don't know, off. Oh yeah, I like that. I like sprigs of holly. Okay, what do y'all think? Hold it up here. I like the holly on the bow. Should I make them a little shorter? Yeah, let's make them a little shorter. Shall we? Yeah. Looks better with the all these sprigs a little shorter. Okay. So I'm just going to glue this in, because it should stick to that fur and the boot pretty good. This one. Down in there under the veil. Glue streams. Why don't you cooperate? There it goes. And I won't keep it on here, but I'm going to put a hanging bow on it, and I'll probably do it with maybe a loop of a white and a gold up to hang it with. But you can stop right here and like that. Can't tell if y'all can see that. Do need to detail my things, but what y'all think? I got it back enough? They're up too high. Shit, I can't even see. Yeah. Oh, oh. Here we go. Maybe if I can get it to where y'all can actually see it. Oh my goodness. I'll have to fix this because it is a little crooked, but there it is. I'll get a picture and we'll put it on there. I think I need to like bring that up actually. Sagging down too far. Okay, there. I think I fixed it. Alright. Okay, so there it is. Like I said, I'm gonna go and I think add a hanging bow. I don't know. I asked my mom what she thinks as I hold it up here and we'll decide. But I'll get a picture tomorrow and of course post it everywhere. Unique Wreath Creators and group and all that, and that way everybody can see it. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. Okay. So there it is, guys. And thanks for joining me. And I guess I will see you all in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yeah, the white fur ribbon is really pretty. I've seen it several different places. I think I found some at Big Lots, some at Michael's, but yeah, I wanted to do it because of the, that. But thanks, you guys. Good night, everybody. Hope everybody stays cool. How do I end this? Where